guys. You keep showing them a questionable hadith. This is a smart Muslim giving me a smart answer. Stop misleading people. You keep showing them a questionable hadith. You just said yourself it's a questionable. Is it a questionable mean it's a lie? It's in Sahih Bukhari. Why you do this? Secondly, you idiot, if it's a questionable, why it's in your book? Guys, it's a questionable hadith, so why it is in your book? Didn't you Muslim question it before you put it there? Or you are a bunch of dummies who write books without knowing what you are writing? Huh? And this is the hadith you want me to show in the screen? Here we go, guys. Whoever possessed the following three qualities will have sweetness of faith. Did he say the word sweetness? Okay, he's trying to call. He missed the call. Oh, let's see. I didn't see it. Let's call him. Hello?
Hello. Christian Prince?
Oh, you are a girl.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you are a guy. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay, man. Thank you for calling me. I didn't think you were ever going to call me.
Oh, no, I called you many times, but, you know, you see, when I go live, I receive tens and tens and tens of messages. So I get, like, which one I will answer now, you know what I mean? So it's not I'm picking you up over somebody. I thought, actually, you are a guy. Actually, if you know you are a girl, I will not answer. Because Muslims, when we quote for them what Muhammad said and something dirty, they will say Christian Prince is speaking filthy to a Muslim woman.
Right. Yeah, anyway, I just wanted to say that sometimes you just show them hadiths that are taken a little bit out of context and it can mislead people.
Can you name one?
Yeah, of course I can name one. You were talking, like when I jumped on your live, you were talking about the bewitchment of the Prophet. And then you're like, oh, if he's bewitched, then you cannot trust him. But why don't you show them the full hadith like I just sent you?
Well, this is the okay, the hadith you sent me.
I just sent it to you.
Okay, my friend.
No. It talks about, look, it talks about, you know, he was bewitched and he was imagining that he had slept with his wives and all that.
Okay.
But if you read the rest of it,
all right,
it's talking about how Allah actually revealed to him what was happening, like the cure. Okay. So in the end, like Allah is the one that protected him and he's the one that cured him.
Okay.
So what's the deal? Like it's actually affirming to us that Allah does not abandon us and he's like, you know, like he's on our side. And I think you're misleading them by just reading the first part and leaving everything else out.
Okay. Guys, listen, our friend here, it's okay to call you friend?
Yeah, sure,
okay,
man.
Sure, but you know that this is not right in the Quran. Chapter 5, verse 51 says, take not Christian and Jews as friends. You know that, right? So, but just why I'm asking you if it's okay. But listen, now listen. You just said you are the one. You are the one who chose this hadith, and you are saying this is a correct hadith, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is confirming here that the Prophet, he imagined himself doing things, but he did not, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Including sexual intercourse, correct?
Right, yeah.
How bad the situation that a person, he think he's having sex, but in fact he did not? How bad? What do you think?
Look, I'm not saying that bewitchment is fine. I'm not saying that.
No,
all I'm
that's not the
saying
question.
is...
My friend, this is not the question.
Yes.
I'm asking you, how bad the situation of a person, he could not recognize between reality of a physical act, because sexual intercourse is not taking a bill, you know, like maybe, did I take my bill? Or maybe I forgot. This is going to happen to everybody, correct? Do you agree? Like, did I take a bill for my medicine? Maybe I forgot. That can happen, correct?
Yeah.
This can happen for a person who is not bewitched. Anyone, me and you, and anyone. So, but here is different. How somebody can be so much deceived to the point he think he had sex. That's mean he isn't totally an illusionate person. He could not recognize reality from illusion. So he is totally.
But in the end, he was delivered.
Before,
in the end,
before we arrive to the end, let us start step by step.
Came to him from Allah.
My friend,
and you're not mentioning that.
Do you have a name? Do you have a name?
You can call me Drax.
Drax, okay, Drax. Listen,
Yeah.
I want to go with you. And before we arrive to the end, let us start from the beginning, because we have to analyze the situation. So, you agree with me that Muhammad is in a stage of out of control. He cannot even his sex is not real. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So now we have a man. He is a prophet of God, and he was under black magic for a long period, according to Muslims, more than 12 months.
No, it's not a long period. I mean, it's
okay. How long?
It doesn't say, but he must not have, like, he couldn't have been in the same state for too long, because Allah revealed to him what was going on with him, and he lifted whatever black magic was done upon him, and he was able to be cured, and he actually even identified the person who done this to him.
Okay, are you saying
so
to
this
me,
wouldn't happen? So this is a protection.
Okay, hold on.
He's protected.
Are you saying to me things with knowledge, or you are guessing?
No, I'm not guessing. I'm reading the Hadiths, like I said.
No, you are not reading. No, see, here we go. This is your official Islamic website, Islam Web. I will show it on the screen. It took me 2 seconds, you know. I don't agree with them, by the way, but this is one of the answers. IslamWeb.net.
I'm not on YouTube.
Okay, no problem. I can give you the link. IslamWeb.net, but just be sure, please, to mute the YouTube so you don't have double sound. Okay. IslamWeb.net, and here the question. It is mentioned, you see, it's not me who is saying it's a year, it is you Muslim who say it's a year. هل صحيح ما ورد في بعض الروايات بأن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم سحر مدة عام كامل? Is it true that the stories mentioned between by Muslim scholars, that the Prophet was under black magic for 1 full year, 1 whole year? The answer, you know. Okay. Do you see it?
I mean,
let me give you the link. Hold on, because the link have Arabic, I have to shorten it. Hold on. I don't know if it's going to go on your Skype. Let me try, because it have an Arabic. You know, when you do search, you know, it shows Arabic in the search, and that forbid Google from accepting it. I don't know it's going to go to you. Can you click at the link there, please? I think it's working. Here we go. It's working.
Okay, I can check it out. One sec.
Yeah, you can open it. And I don't know if you know Arabic or not. Do you know Arabic? If you don't know Arabic, you can use Google.
No, I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
You can use Google translation. Guys, the link I posted, does it work? Let me know, please. I just posted in the chat. Does it work? You guys were able to open it. Did you do yawning?
Yeah, I can open it.
I'm
looking at it.
Did you do yawn? You did yawning, right?
Sorry?
Did you do the yawning? I heard you yawning.
Sorry?
I heard you yawning.
No, I didn't.
Because yawning from shaitan, according to Muhammad, you know that, right? And sneezing from Allah.
No, I didn't say that, sir.
No, I'm saying, did you yawn?
Did I yawn?
Yeah.
No, I did not. I didn't. I was just like looking at the link you just sent me.
Yeah, because I'm warning you that because yawning is from shaitan according to the science of your prophet. You know, and this is the reference in front of you.
See now, like, where does it say that? Whoa.
Here we go. This is Sahih Hadith in front of you. I can show it to you from all books. According to your prophet, sneezing is from Allah, yawning is from shaitan. That's why I was like, what? Shaitan is there, you know? Because, you know, you are yawning. So, now, let us go back to our topic.
Let's go back to...
So now, let us use Google Translation. And here, I will click Translate. And you can do the same from your side. And we post it in the chat so everybody can do the same. The question is very simple. Is it true that it's mentioned in narration that the Messenger of Allah grant him peace, use magic, he was under magic translation, you know, Google translation is not good, for entire year? Does it say entire year? Do you see it? For entire year. Huh?
I'm on my phone, so it's really hard to translate it.
No problem, you can look in the screen. And you can do what we just did later.
Yep.
You have the reference anyway. So this is the fatwa, and the fatwa number is 6508787. I don't know, there's a zero next. And then it says, so is it true that, you know, he was under black magic for 1 year, according to narration? So when Christian Prince said to you 1 year, he's not making things up. Now the answer is saying, it's warad, it's mentioned in the Sahih. Where? In the Sahih and others. Okay, that the Prophet, he was bewitched by Zurayq ibn by a Jewish guy. His name is Zurayq. Okay, and then he says, okay, and the period during which magic struck him was 40 days. In some account, 6 months. and some scholars combined, hold on, and some scholars combined two account of the duration, which means the end with it's the beginning and the end, it was 6 months, but it direct impact on him, this is a translation, it was only for 40 days. Do you agree with this? This is the answer of the Muslim official scholars.
Okay, so
at least it was 6 months. At least it was 6 months. And the direct impact, days. Which means Muhammad, he lost his mind, 40 days. And then he continued.
Okay, 6 months. From what I see here, it's saying that it's ambiguous. Like, it's not clear exactly how much time.
Okay, how come this was clear for you? You said, okay, hold on. How you said to me that he doesn't say. I said to you 1 year. So why the Muslim they say 1 year? Or why the Muslim they say 6 months? And why the Muslim they say 40? If it's not clear. So you Muslim, you make things up, and then you tell us why you believe in what we say. It's you. This is your books.
Well, at the end of the day, though, like what I'm trying to get at is that at the end of the day,
my friend, who
delivered him?
What they confirmed him? Hold on.
Okay, why don't you say who
hold
cured
on,
him?
I will give you the mic. What is confirmed here, that he was at least under black magic for 6 months, and 40 days was the most horrible. This is what it says in front of you. And I can show it in Arabic for those who speak Arabic. So 40 days was the most horrible, and it's confirmed for sure that it was 6 months. So now, Muhammad in the 6 months, he was a prophet of Allah, correct?
Yeah, of course.
He was giving Quran?
No? You cannot make assumptions. Look, you cannot make assumptions about things you don't know. So at the end of the day,
I'm not making assumption.
Yeah, so
I'm not making assumption. If there's anywhere in your book says that the Prophet, he stopped giving after this happened, he stopped giving Quran for 6 months. Can you show me a reference? No, not a single reference. So Muhammad was giving Quran. 6 months he is under black magic, as you Muslim claim, not me.
Or 40 days.
No.
Or
it says here. No. It says 40
right?
days. 40 days where things is totally bad. He lost his mind. So 6 months total. This is what the page is saying. Yeah. This is what the page is saying, not me. You can read the Arabic. You can read the English. You can ask if you know any friend. So it says here. فهذا النص بين السنة التي وقع فيها السحر بين السنة أو سنة I'm not sure what you mean كما بين مدته أنه 40 يوما أو 6 أشهر ولم نقف على قول يزيد على 6 أشهر. So we are not sure, we never heard of something saying it was more than 6 months. So it was during the year of a 6 month, and the most horrible time استحكامه, it was here with 40 يوما من استحكامه. So the magic was totally in control for 30 days, but the magic was on him for 6 months. Now 40 days, 1 week, 1 day, 10 hours, it doesn't make any difference. You said to me your prophet is protected by Allah, correct?
Yes.
Okay, how Allah he protected him? How Allah he protected Muhammad from the black magic? Tell us the story, please.
Okay, so look, you said the prophet, right? Like He was under the influence for 40 days, but he got delivered by Allah.
6
and
months.
to and and to okay
6 months according to the page I showed you.
And okay, you're a Christian, right? So you believe that
my friend, don't change the question. I'm asking you how
I'm
Allah.
I'm
okay,
trying to explain
because
to you
no,
why
you're going away from the question. Listen to the question. Listen to the question again, please, and then you can talk. How Allah saved Muhammad from the black magic? Muhammad, now you have black magic.
He did through revelation. He did through his dream, right?
No,
in the hadith I sent you. He showed him where the object
First of all, it's not a dream. That's not true. I don't want to say you're lying.
A revelation. I'm not lying.
Not revelation. Not revelation. Read the story. Read the story. He opened his chest. He make a surgery.
What surgery?
Did they make a surgery for him or not? How he did this help him to get rid of the? Did he open his chest?
He found He found the object that the guy used.
He did not. Okay, so the object is not in the chest of the Prophet, right?
No, he found it by a well.
So now, guys,
it was in a
the
well.
object is not in the chest of the Prophet. The object is where? In a whale, right?
Yes, read it.
You see,
it says, okay.
The reason I said to you, listen to me. The reason I said to you, open his chest, because there's a hadith says that the angels, they came to clean Muhammad from inside, from the dirt he have inside. Now, you are confirming that this is different dirt. So now we have two problems. We have a prophet, he is so dirty to the point he needs a surgery to cut his chest, take off all things out.
No. See, you're not. That's
continue,
what I disagree with. You're just saying stuff
how
right
Allah,
now.
Let's go back. You see, you're trying to avoid the question. How Allah saved Muhammad from the black magic?
He saved him by showing him exactly who did this. Did Allah thing
show
on
him, or Allah
and he cured him?
Did Allah
cured him?
Did Allah send two angels?
Yes, he sent two angels by his side, and from their conversation, he understood.
Okay,
it's
not Allah who showed him.
Yeah, but it's Allah who he sent.
All right. So when you Muslim, you say Allah protect Muhammad. Do Allah need to send two angels to save him from black magic? Can't Allah say?
Of course.
Hey Muhammad, black magic will not control you. Here we go.
No, I disagree.
Okay, isn't it the Quran says if Allah? Isn't it the Quran say?
The angels are the messengers. They're the messengers of God.
Hold on. Okay. Isn't it the Quran says?
Isn't
it the Quran says if Allah wants something to happen, He say be is going to be.
Okay.
Okay. Why Allah could not do that to Muhammad? He did not say be, and it was. Muhammad is suffering, as you see.
You cannot question. No. You cannot question how
no, I
God
can.
does.
You cannot. No, I can. No, I can question. I can question because your God, Allah in the Quran says, if this is a book other than Allah.
You're telling me God in the Bible.
Hold on. Your God, Allah, He said, if this is a book not from Allah, you will find a lot of contradiction. And it says in the Quran, chapter 2, verse 117, as an example, if Allah wants something, He say be is going to be, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Allah, He wants His prophet to be saved from a horrible black magic.
Yes.
Can Allah save him by saying be, or He cannot?
Yes, He can, and He can also choose exactly how He's going to cure
But He did not.
So,
according to the story, it took a long time. Even
it's
after.
Not up to us. We are human beings. You are trying to get to.
Okay, hold on.
You cannot go into the mind of God.
All right. Let me prove to you. Let me prove to you that Muhammad is always under black magic. I don't believe in this black magic, by the way, but I believe he's a crazy man. Let me ask you, can you prove to me, can you give me something Muhammad he said after this, proving that he is not under black magic? After this incident where he is controlled by black magic.
He has gotten revelation after this. I'm not knowledgeable about exactly which verses. But
what is the last revelation Muhammad he received? Do you know?
The last revelation? I think it's like chapter, what was it? Surah. I'm not sure exactly, but I can look it up.
Well, you see, Muslims, they come to us and they say to us, Muhammad is not a madman.
I was trying to,
But then, if we go and see the revelation, I ask you, what is the when I said what is the last revelation, so you don't have an excuse to say.
Okay, look, I think the last one is the one where, you know, the God tells us that the religion has been perfected for us, and that it's
okay, guys. The last revelation, it is Allah. So he said to him, the religion is became perfected. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, but this was in the beginning of the Quran.
Oh, yeah. So what's the deal? Like, I'm already aware that
you just approved to me. You just approved to me now by your choice that Muhammad was a madman, because if this is in the beginning of the Quran, in chapter 5, verse number 3, it says, "Today I completed your religion for you, accepted Islam for you, perfected my favor upon you." But then he gave us another 100 something verses.
No. The Quran is not arranged by like the order is not by revelation. It's, you know, it's ordered a different kind of.
Okay, hold on. Are you saying to me that this verse is inserted there by somebody? It's not there.
No. I am saying that when it got compiled, it didn't. You know, it got compiled in a way that didn't exactly follow the order of revelation.
Okay, I just say to you, when God compiled, is it your God who collected the Quran or Uthman?
He did, yeah. Uthman did, but it's through the guidance of, you know, guidance of the divine.
Who? Are you saying Uthman was a prophet too?
No, but people can be inspired.
So you're
by
a prophet. No, you're a prophet. What inspired? Come on, don't say things. You know, did your prophet? The Quran says, "Inna alayna jam'uhu wa Qur'anahu." Collecting the Quran is on Allah, not on the man. This is why when Muslims,
and he did through people. God acts.
See, you are fabricating answer, because if he says it is on us, it means it is on us, not on the people. He did not say you collect the Quran and you preserve the Quran. We are the one who will preserve it. So when your God, he says it is on us, it means it is on us. So now you are changing it. You are saying us. When Allah, he says on us, that's mean Uthman. Now I will go with you. Okay, you see, for the sake of argument, okay, hold on. I will go with you. No, hold on. For the sake of argument, Uthman was inspired by God. People make a video about this. We have something funny. So now Allah, he inspired Uthman to put the verse there, but this is wrong, because if he inspired him to put it there, and then we give after that 107 verses something, that means this is a wrong place, because today I completed your religion for you. Today I completed my favor upon you. He's talking about today. Yes. And then you insert it in the wrong day, and then I am a Muslim supposed to read the Quran.
It's wrong? Who are you saying
because it's wrong? Because it's not today. This is chapter 5.
You have
this verse can be right.
In its entirety.
This verse can be right.
You read it in its entirety.
Okay, hold on. If this verse can be right, it's only if it is at the end of the book. At the end of the movie, you say, "Today I complete your religion for you. Today I perfected in religion for you. I choose Islam for you." That makes sense. At the end, the last thing Muhammad, he said, it should be this. So when you say that Uthman is the one who made the decision and he inspired by Allah, well, obviously the inspiration of Allah is a foolish inspiration, because this verse here does not make any sense to be inspired, because it is not today you completed our religion, and all what you said, pork for you is haram. How Islam became complete? Same time. Let me ask you. Is this verse, all of it came together?
Look, CP, I want to say that you try to, you know, determine what God does. Like, it's not up to you. What God inspires people to do, and how Allah reaches out to people. Secondly, it's not up to you. It's up to me. It's up to His will.
No, this is because you're a believer. Because you're a believer, you say that, my friend. My friend, you are a believer. You say whatever you want, no problem. But for me, I don't believe in this God, Allah. This God, Allah, he said you have half a brain, so I cannot believe in him. Allah, he said you are stupid. I can't believe in him. Allah, he said you cannot be a witness in the court, only in the case of borrowing money. And two of you have to witness against one man. So I cannot trust this God. But I want to change topic. Hold on. So now you confirm to me that your prophet was bewitched, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
but for a small period of
But isn't
time,
it
and then he was cured by Allah.
Okay.
And also,
Hold on. Okay,
look, you're
he was
Christian. You're
treated by
Christian.
Allah.
So
Why Allah did
why
not
don't
say?
you have
Why Allah did not? Why Allah did not
Christian
say?
Prince, I have a question.
Hold on.
You're always
Why
asking
Allah?
questions. I want to ask
You can ask me
questions.
after we finish topic. Hold on. Why Allah did not keep His promise? Isn't it the Quran says?
He did.
No.
Keep
Okay.
his
Hold on.
promise,
Okay.
didn't he?
Let's see. Let
He
us see.
did, though.
Let us see.
See how the promise is kept? Let me explain to you.
Okay.
Let me explain to you. You're asking me a question. You said he didn't keep his promise, but he did. He's the one who cured him. He's the one who sent those people to him so that they can show him exactly what happened to him.
All right.
And the curse was broken by Allah, so he did protect him. So I don't understand why you're asking, like,
chapter 113, chapter 113, it says, according to your prophet, the one who recites this chapter will be protected from magic, correct?
Yes.
So how come he was not?
Because you cannot question how Allah.
You can't question. You see, if I say to you,
okay,
let me explain to you. Hold on. If I am a doctor and I say to you, if you take this medicine, you will be fine, and then I am not fine, obviously you are a doctor who is trying things on me. So is Allah a doctor trying medicine on us, or he is sure? If he is sure, well, the Quran here saying that I seek refuge by Allah from the dawn, etc., blah 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 blah, and those who blow in the knots and those who practice the secret art supposedly is the one who practiced the magic on Muhammad. And this verse, the whole chapter, the purpose of it is to protect the Muslims, including Muhammad.
Yes.
Actually, this verse was said to Muhammad specifically. Yeah.
You in your Bible, he was abandoned by God, and he suffered and all that.
Who?
Ayub, right?
Okay.
I think
he was abandoned.
Yeah. So he was abandoned by God, and he suffered and all that, even though he was a good person.
If you want to give me a story, give me a reference so we can read and people will see that you are talking wrong. But anyway, go ahead with the story.
No, the story of Ayub is it's in your Bible. I know it is in your Bible.
I know,
and it says,
you don't have a story. You don't have a story in your Quran. All the stories is taken from the Bible, and your prophet is a thief.
Yes, but I'm trying to explain to you in a terms that make sense to you. Like prophet, is he a prophet? But anyway, prophet Ayub, in your Bible, he was abandoned by God, even though he was chosen by him, and he suffered a lot. And then Allah, in the end, he delivered him, and then he made him, prosperous, and he made him better again. It's the same way with the prophet, peace be upon him. He was abandoned for a bit. Maybe he might have been bewitched, but at the end of the day, who cured him and who protected him, that's Allah. So it makes sense to me that like there's no conflict in this story in my head.
But you see, you're mixing things up. Was this person under black magic? No. If he was poor,
yes, but,
okay, hold on.
If the favor of God left him.
No. Okay, no problem. God can lift me, but this does not mean that. If you see Muhammad here, did God lift him?
He did.
She just said something very important. Allah, he left Muhammad.
No, I didn't say that.
For how long? For how long? You did. You just did.
No, I didn't. I didn't say that. What I said was.
No, you just did. In the Bible, it says that Ayub, the Arabic name for him, he was the most perfect person. He was the most perfect person, So.
Okay, then, but then he still suffered, right? He still suffered.
He suffered because he's good, not because he's bad.
Okay, but what I'm trying exactly. So the same way the prophet.
Here, Muhammad
he suffered.
He suffered in which way? Muhammad is talking about sex. We are talking about a guy. He imagined himself doing things he did not do. I mean, if how you can compare between the two stories?
No.
About a good guy, and Muhammad, he is doing the opposite. So look what happened. If I ask you what is black magic is, can you tell me what the black magic is? It from Allah or from Shaitan?
No, it's not from Allah. It cannot be.
It's from whom?
Yeah, it's not from Allah.
It's from who?
It's not from Allah.
From who?
Yeah, it depends, like
What
I'm not
depends? I mean,
certain.
okay, if it's not
I
from
don't
Allah,
I don't
okay, is black magic something evil or is good?
It's not good, of course, it's not
Okay,
good.
so is it evil or good?
It's bad, it's not good, yeah.
Okay, can you say the word evil or you cannot?
Yeah, okay, it's evil.
Okay,
Yeah.
what if I show you that the one who taught magic is Allah?
Oh, no. I think you're gonna go to the story of Harut
Doesn't
and
matter.
no.
The only one who taught magic is Allah.
Okay, but that's not black magic. You
It
said
is.
black
It
magic.
is.
You didn't
There's nothing
you
is called
didn't
white.
say.
There's nothing is called white magic and black magic. Magic is magic. Did your God Allah open a Harry Potter school to teach magic? Yes or no?
You're conflating certain stories in
I'm
the
not.
Quran.
I'm not. And just to show you, okay, if I ask you, if somebody doing magic for someone to divorce his wife, is that a good magic or a bad magic? Is it evil or good?
Yeah, okay, it's not good.
Okay, so Allah, He opened a school. Guys, she said, and thank you for being honest, chapter 2, verse 102, it says that Allah, He opened a school for Harry Potter. He sent two angels, their name is Harut and Marut. And he taught magic to the people. And
But
he taught
it's
them this
specific.
magic. Hold
It's
on.
specific. It's a specific magic. It's
Okay,
not
but you
like
just said it's not good. But you just said this is not good. So, guys, Allah, He taught a specific magic, and the purpose of it is to make a wife divorce her husband. I mean, how evil is that more than this?
like I I think maybe there's a reason for this that's
There is a
not
reason. So now if I don't know if you are married or not, my friend, with my respect to your family, if you are married, imagine somebody now, he used the magic which he learned from the school of Allah, and the purpose is to make a Darax divorce her husband. I mean, what kind of God he opened such a school?
Maybe it's for a good reason, like
Give it a good reason. Is it divorcing you from your husband is a good reason so your children would be homeless? Is that a good reason? I ask you, is divorcing people, causing people to divorce, is that a good thing? You said this is not bad. You said bad yourself a second ago. So it's bad. There's no question about it. Destroying family is bad. So what kind of God? He sent two angels to open a school of Harry Potter. They come with their broom.
Wait,
and they're teaching you now how to do shalalu, shakaku, halalaloo, laloo. Now they're actually hate her husband.
No.
Secondly, you see, the verse in the Quran saying, Suleiman is not the one who disbelieved. Okay, why? Because Suleiman is practicing black magic. Okay, what kind of a prophet he practiced black magic?
Black magic?
Well, yeah, Suleiman, Allah, He gave him Suleiman. He have a ring. He controlled his kingdom with it. And this ring, if he take it off,
yes.
Okay, you believe in this story, right? He have a ring, okay?
I mean, it's not in the Quran though. I think
no, but the story is coming from here. The story is coming from here. The story. Okay. So the story is saying that Allah He made this man Suleiman have a ring, and this ring is a magical ring, correct?
We're going all sorts of places. We
are still in one place. Trust me, we are still in one place. Because if a black magic is evil, and Muhammad was controlled by black magic for a day or 10 or 40 or for 10 years, it doesn't matter. And then we find that the black magic is coming, and then the evil magic is coming from Allah. There's no knowledge. All the knowledge in the world is coming from Allah. Do you agree or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Look, what I want to say, can you let me speak 1 second?
Okay. No, I'm just trying to put things together. I'm just trying to put things together. Black magic is coming from the knowledge of Allah. Allah opened a school. People joined the school. He made them sign disclaimer that this is to do this. They agree with the disclaimer, and then they go start practicing black magic. How foolish that is to be. Go ahead.
Okay, what I want to say is that it's possible for God's favor to leave good people, but it's not a sign that they are bad people. It's not a sign that they're not prophets of God. This is apparent even in the Bible. So your argument about his bewitchment is not, it's not sensible. It's not fair. You have stories in your Bible where your God leaves your prophet, even if he's a good person. So for you to bring up, stories about the prophet and then, making fun, even though the same exact hadith,
you see, you are mixing things up. You are mixing things up. Okay, hold on. You are mixing things up. Those prophet, none of them he got to what your prophet he have. Your prophet obviously is mentally ill. Let me ask you, if somebody tried to kill himself, is he crazy?
Yes.
Is he bewitched? Is he stupid? Is he what? Why somebody would try to kill himself?
God knows. What do you mean? Like, it's not a good thing.
If somebody he decided to kill himself, is that an act from God or from Satan? The idea. Who put the idea?
It means they're struggling.
But who put the idea in your head?
It means they're struggling.
Okay, but who you think is the one behind the idea to kill yourself?
Oh man,
is it God?
I've been seeing your lives. Like, I've been watching some of your videos for a while, so I know which hadith you're gonna bring up.
Okay.
But the fact is that incident was because, he felt like maybe the revelation from Allah wasn't coming to him, and he felt abandoned by God maybe, but then Jibril came to him, right? And he comforted him. So that's the beauty of it, right? Like, even when you are at your lowest, even when
this is not what happened.
Feeling you've been abandoned.
This is not what happened.
You get delivered by God. And
just to show you that the story about Muhammad being bewitched is actually explanation of Muhammad being mentally ill. So Muslims and the Arab at that time, anything they cannot explain, they say he was bewitched. So if you read the story with me, you will see that the angels keep coming to him each time he climbed the mountain to throw himself, correct?
Okay.
Yes. And then what is the angel says to him?
He comforted him, right?
No, how he comforted him? What he said to him? There's a sentence.
I have to look it up.
Okay, it's in front of us. It says, "You are indeed Allah Messenger," correct? You are indeed Allah Messenger. In truth, whereupon his heart would become quiet, and he would calm down and return home.
Yes. See, that's the beauty. Why don't you see the beauty in this?
But Muhammad, he came the second day to do the same thing.
At your lowest.
Listen.
He came to him, he sent his angel to him, he made him.
All right, guys. Yes. Okay, he sent the angel to him, he told him, "You are indeed Allah Messenger." Did Muhammad believe in that?
Huh? Sorry?
Did Muhammad believe in what the angel said?
Yes, of course.
So why he comes second? So why he comes second day to kill himself again, and the third day, and the fourth day, and the fifth day? Is that a joke? If Muhammad is not mentally ill, an angel of God, hold on, an angel of God, he came to me. He said to me, "I'm already a prophet. I met this angel many times. He spoke to me many times. He saw him with 600 wings. Okay, no problem, wonderful. So why in the world he will go to the top of the mountain?" Then the angel appeared to him, and then he said to him, "Muhammad, don't do it. For sure you are a messenger of Allah." Muhammad, he liked it. He go back home. Second day, he woke up in the morning. He put his shoes. He put iPhone 13 in his hand. He climbed the mountain because he needed the direction GPS. So he go to the mountain, top of the mountain, to throw himself again. Obviously, he's mentally ill.
No, sir.
Okay, you convince your son. You are not God. You are human. You are not God, and you convince yourself now that I am a prophet of God. So what was the problem? Muhammad himself, he don't trust he is a prophet of God. That's why he want to kill himself. Because what the angel said to him, what the story is saying.
We all have doubts. Don't you have doubts?
Okay, thank you very much, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, lady. Guys, Muhammad, he have a doubt that he is a prophet.
No.
You just said that. No. So Muhammad, it's obvious. It's in front of you. Listen. You can deny it. You just said it, and the story in front of you. Muhammad, he have a doubt that he is a prophet of Allah. And then the angel, his duty is what? To come to him, says, listen, listen, you are a prophet of Allah for sure. Come on, don't kill yourself. Come on, Abdul. And Muhammad, okay, I'm a prophet of Allah, I will go home. Then Muhammad, he go to sleep. He take a shower, you know, with dead dogs and women blood from period. And then he wake up in the morning. He take his iPhone. He go to Home Depot and he climb the mountain. And he decide to kill himself. And now you explain to me that everyone have a dove. This is not a dove. This is mentally ill. Because yesterday the angel just came to him, says to him, you are a prophet of Allah. Stop it. That's mean Allah is communicating with him. He have no reason to go and do that. Allah, he did not leave you alone. Allah, he sent you an angel. And the angel, he comfort you, as you said. So the confrontation of the angel is not working. Secondly, if Allah is all-knowing of the future.
It did work. It did work. I mean, this
no, it did not work.
This is initially,
Let me tell you why.
This is
if Allah want to save Muhammad from killing himself, throw him from the top of the high mountain, why he waited and then the poor guy go to the top of the mountain? Why Allah don't send the messenger, the angel, in the front of his room? Hey, Muhammad, where are you going? Don't go to the top of the mountain. So he leave the poor Muhammad. They climb in the mountain. He sweat. He go. Now he's on the top. Now he's going to throw himself. And now the angel appear. I mean, what is it? What a joke.
No, God comes to our deliverance whenever he feels like
okay, so Allah, he come to your deliverance only when okay.
In your
so
Bible,
how come,
Bible,
see, no problem. I have no problem with God come when he want, do what he want, no problem.
Yes,
I'm a question, you're a prophet. You're a prophet already converted by the angel. To him, you are a messenger of Allah. Already he received tons of chapters from the Quran. So why he's trying to kill himself? Because he's mentally ill.
No, it's because
let us give you more proof. Let us give you more proof. Have you ever heard of somebody?
I just I just called you because.
No, you called me because now you're in trouble, my friend. You're in trouble. Have you ever heard of somebody? He is smart and he is not mentally ill. He take a shower with dead dogs and women blood from period and stinky garbage.
Oh no.
What no?
I'm not going to talk about that.
Why don't want to talk about that?
I don't want to talk about
because
that.
It's shameful. Obviously, Muhammad is mentally ill. Because a person he have no mental issue, he will not go and jump in such a place. This is why you don't want to talk about it.
Look, certain hadiths, you know, they're not very reliable.
Oh, it says sahih. I will show you only what is sahih. I will not show you something not sahih. Here we go. This is sahih in the front of your eyes. This is sahih in the front of your eyes. This is sahih in the front of your eyes. I'm not going to show you anything is not sahih. So when you say a certain hadith, you see how you deny it yourself right away because it is embarrassment. So what you do, in order to get away from the madness of your prophet, you jump to a conclusion saying, oh, I'm not going to accept this. Even in my book, it says Sahih.
Okay. Well, look, for that, the circumstances are not clear to me. Maybe there was a reason why.
Why?
Okay, maybe there was a reason. Maybe there was a reason why he felt like.
My friend, you see, if there is a reason, people they will ask him for the reason. He will give them the reason, and he did. They ask him why you are doing this. He gave the reason. You see, I don't want to insult you. I don't want to put you down. But I'm trying to speak to you in any language you like. They ask him why you are doing this. They ask him and he gave the answer. He says, so what? Water is always pure, but who believe in such a garbage? Water is always pure. This is a small body of water. It's not running water. It is a dry.
I think, okay, could you agree with me that maybe this isn't like quite literal the way we understand it? Maybe this is a sort of
my friend, what
representation.
It says listen.
A representation of the fact that, you know, water is purifying. You know, like
no.
Water is
this water
purifying.
is not going to purify you. This water will make you more dirty, because you see, you're a prophet. He said in a different hadith.
No, but spiritually,
if a dog, what spiritually? Muslims don't have anything spiritual in the whole Quran. You can search; you will see no spiritual things. Okay,
that's a lie. What are you saying?
I will challenge you. I will take your challenge to show me the spirituality in Islam. You will see none. All your Islamic practice is ritual, no spiritual. From kissing the black stone, from going around the Kaaba to doing Hajj. Dua is not a spiritual. It is a ritual. Because you have to say it in certain way. You have to say it in certain way. You have to say it in certain time. You have to say it and repeat it in certain way. This is not dua. Is something you say from your heart. Not somebody telling you what to say.
We don't have
now
to,
listen,
you
we
know,
will go
like,
there, we
yes,
will go there, we will go there. Okay, like, you know, may Allah kill the Christian, this is rich, this is spiritual, right? Oh, Allah, don't make us the same as the Christian and the Jews, the lost Christians and the cursed Jews. This is what the Quran is saying. So this is a ritual, this is not ritual, this is evil. Focus with me. So now you're a prophet jumping in the dump water. There's dead dogs and women blood from period, and you come to me and you say this is spiritual. Explain.
I'm telling you that maybe we don't have to take it very, like, this story might be.
There's dead dog.
Look, no, okay.
Don't tell me the word maybe. Please, please. You know, I want to listen to you. I want to listen to you. But I don't want to talk to someone, have a brain of a kid. I respect you, you're an adult, and speak to me as an adult. Don't tell me maybe. Is it maybe, or is it a maybe a dog, or it's a real dog? It's maybe women blood from period, or it is a real blood.
Okay, does Jesus in the Bible talk about parables? Like, you know, he gives examples.
This is not a parable. Like, this guy is jumping. Don't jump, please. Does it say this is a parable, or it say this is a true story? They found him taking a shower with dead dogs. If it says a parable, I will accept. I'm not making things up. There's a story in front of us. They said to him, are you doing this? Read me carefully. Abu Dawood, I heard Qutayba and Sa'id saying, I asked the person in charge of the well. Actually, let's go to the part. Hold on, I jump here. I heard that the people asked the Prophet of Allah, water is brought to you from the well of Bida'ah, is the well of which dead dogs and menstrual clothes and excrement of people thrown in. Muhammad, he says, water is always pure. More story here.
Maybe when he says that one,
it was said, oh Allah Messenger, shall we use the water of Bida'ah to perform ablution, which is menstrual rags and flesh of dogs and garbage dumped in it? He says water is always pure. Continue. It was said, O Messenger of Allah, you perform wudu. He performed wudu there in the well.
Okay, I've read it. I've seen this slide.
So is that ritual? Is that a spiritual, or this is physical?
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I don't know how to justify this. I don't know.
I can. So, he's crazy. This is an act of a crazy man. Muhammad, he have a drinking water in his house.
No, don't say that. Don't
Muhammad, he have a drinking water in his house. Do he drink from the same water? No.
Okay.
So why he's doing this?
Okay. So I haven't found a reasonable explanation for this.
You don't have a reason. You cannot, because he's obviously mentally ill.
But for me, at least, you know, like, I can give you what I think, right? I'm not gonna claim that this is, you know, like, it's the understanding of every Muslim. First of all, when I'm calling here, you know, I'm calling on behalf of me. I don't want people to think that, you know, like, I'm speaking for everybody. But for me, the way I understand it is that this might be a parable of sorts, where he's talking about maybe the purifying nature of water.
Maybe this happened when he was under the practice of a black magic.
Okay, I want to move away from this, because I claimed that I don't know, so I just want to move away from it. Okay. I think I've addressed what I wanted to. I have told you that,
one more thing. I want just to make it more clear how much you understand of your religion. Is Muslim women are allowed to see people in the street if they are dressed like, I mean, nothing?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, should you cover your eyes when you see a man, or you can see a man?
You should lower your gaze, but I mean, you're allowed to watch. What do you mean? Like, you're supposed to see people? Yeah.
Okay, I'm asking you.
You lower your gaze. You're not supposed to look lustfully at other people, but you can watch people like a normal person. So.
All right. So you cannot do that. If you do that, what does that mean? If you do such a thing, you look closely on those people. If a man, he see a woman and he look at her in a very bad way, and she is not his, is he a bad person?
It's not advised, yeah, but
what is that? Is it he's a bad or he's a good?
We have to control our lust, is what I'm trying to tell you, right? Obviously, we're human beings, so what happens in the end is, it depends.
If I go to
on the circumstances. It depends on the circumstances.
Don't give me see, you are not being honest now. Can a man look at a woman, she is not his in a sexual way.
Wait, sorry. Could you repeat that question?
Can a man look at a woman in a sexual way? Just looking, he's not doing anything. And he, you know, he like what he sees.
We should lower our gaze and we shouldn't look lustfully at others.
So a man, he should not look at a woman. If I'm sitting in front of my home and a woman walk by,
yes,
I should not look at her in any way, have lust on it, correct?
Yes, that's advice.
Okay,
yes.
Advice.
But
I like
advice.
What advice mean? Is that a sin? Is that a sin or it's good?
Yeah.
If I see a woman, let us say a woman, she walked in front of my house.
It's not good.
It's bad, right? Okay.
It's not good.
So how do you explain to me, your prophet, a woman, she walked by his house and he stared at her and he got so horny. He got horny from what? From looking at her iPhone 13?
Again, like I said, sir, it depends. Again, you can, you know, human beings are fallible, right?
Okay, but you're a prophet teaching you, but your prophet is not teaching you what you say, that you have to lower your gas. Your prophet now is practicing the opposite. Look, let me ask you, you as a woman, when you go in the street, are you allowed to look with your eyes and see people in the street?
Yeah, no.
Okay. If a friend of your husband, he's a nice person, he come to visit you, and you are wearing the hijab, are you allowed to see him? And your husband is there.
No.
Your husband is there. You can see him?
Yeah.
You can or you cannot?
Just in general, you're not supposed to lustfully look at any people. You're supposed to lower your gaze and have pure intent when you interact with people.
What if your husband, friend, he is blind? Is it okay if you are in the room not wearing hijab?
What kind of scenario is this? Like,
well, I'm asking. I want to learn. I'm asking you. Is it okay to wear hijab and he is blind? He's blind. He can't see you. Is it okay?
Sure, why not?
Sure,
yeah,
why not?
Sure.
So,
sure.
Do you agree with me that if your husband, he says to you, you have to wear hijab because there's a blind man in the room, that will make him crazy?
It doesn't. You should wear your hijab anyway.
No, inside the house you wear hijab. You're inside your house, and the man inside your house is visiting your husband. He's next to you, and he's blind.
Yeah, but he...
Why do you want to wear the hijab? Is the guy is blind?
Well, because he's not mahram, right? So he at the end of the day should wear
hijab. He cannot see you. The hijab, the purpose of the hijab, to prevent him from seeing things he should not see, correct?
The purpose is modesty.
No, the purpose is he cannot see you. He should not see things is
forbidden
to see.
I don't know where we're going with this. I'm
asking
so confused.
you.
Okay?
I want to see how much honest. I want to see how much honest you are. So if you have the cousin of your husband, he's coming to your house and he is blind, and you are sitting next to your husband. You're not alone. I'm not going to be alone in the room. I'm saying you are with your husband in the same room. Let us say living room.
If there's anyone who's not mahram to you, you have to wear your hijab. That's what I know.
The guy is blind.
That's what I'm telling you.
The guy is blind. Should you cover yourself in the front of a blind guy?
You know, why should you follow different rules for different people?
I'm not asking you for different rules. I'm not asking you. The purpose of the hijab. You see, my friend, you are being hypocrite now. You are being hypocrite. It's just because you don't want to see that your prophet is mentally ill. A man, he came to visit Muhammad, and this man is blind. And he ordered his wives to cover themselves. I asked you, can you see people? Can you walk in the street, see people? You see, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Do you watch TV? Yes, you do. There's no different. The person in the TV, he cannot see you. You watch a movie, the guy, he cannot see you. And you are not wearing hijab. You are wearing whatever clothes you have. So now it's okay because he cannot see you. So your prophet, he come with a conclusion or logic because his wives get him busted. Mm-hmm. He ordered his wife to wear hijab. The guy is Ibn Maktoum. He is a blind man. He come to visit Muhammad. He told the wives, cover yourself, cover yourself. The wife, they said, cover yourself from what? He is a blind man. He said, oh, well, he's blind, are you? Based on this, Muslim women, they should not see any man. So if hijab mean that a woman, she cannot be seen, that's mean Muhammad is a fool, because the man, he cannot see her, he's a blind, totally blind, born blind. If the hijab mean that even a blind man we have to wear in front of him, that means Muslim women, they cannot see any man, including a blind man, without hijab. And this is totally stupid, because the purpose of the hijab, that if someone is a stranger for you, not like your brother or your father, he should not see your hair, because it's a private part, which is very funny. So now the man is blind, they will not talk. Muhammad, he is not even talking. He said he cannot even recognize us. He do not know us. He never saw us. He cannot recognize us. So he will not even notice we are here. He says, oh, he's a blind. Are you blind too? This is an answer of a crazy man, not of a man who have any logic. Not a man who have a, because his wife got him busted. They gave him an answer which is showing that he's stupid. Well, he's blind. Why do you want to wear hijab? So now I ask all Muslims, if you are truthful, follow the Prophet of Islam, then you should not let your wife go in the street. Actually, you now are committing sin according to Islam. Isn't your Prophet, he says your voice is a awra? Your voice is a private part. The women, she have 10 private parts.
No,
yes, it is.
You can talk to anybody. Like, there's no, see, you're making up stuff now.
Okay, hold on. Guys.
Okay, but...
What?
I don't understand. First of all, I don't agree with what you just said, all of it. You know,
do you want me to show you? Do you want me to show you a video of a sheikh in English? Huh?
Look, CP, I came to answer your
You could not answer anything. Thank you very much for calling. Anyway, but I can show you the fatwas, you know, which is proving that you are. And not only that, you know, if you want to speak to a Muslim woman, you have to talk to her from behind the hijab. And look what you said. You said it's wrong for a man to look at a woman, she is not his. Your Prophet, when he went to Safiya, sorry, to Zainab, he went to the house of Zainab when Zayd was not there. And he said to her, Subhanu mu'allif al-qulub, praise be to Allah, the one who made my heart flip for you. So your Prophet, your God Muhammad, he go to the house of his own son, wife, and he flirt with the wife when the husband is not there. And who is the one reporting those stories for us? You Muslims. Is that correct? Sorry, I'm making things up.
No, I've read that. I've seen it on your live.
No, don't tell me I see it in my life. Is it in your book?
I struggle.
Okay, is that true?
I struggle with that story. I don't know. I don't know what this is about. You know, I'm not.
What do you mean you don't know? You see, my friend, listen. You have to be honest. You struggle with this story because this guy, he is teaching you supposed to be decent. Then he himself is the last one to be decent. He go to the house of a man. He's married. Regardless his wife like him, don't like him, she is his wife. So Muhammad, a woman, she walked in front of him, he got horny. A woman in her house, she is not doing anything wrong. She is in her house. And she opened the door for someone, supposedly he is the father of her husband at that point. So again, she did nothing wrong. And look what your Prophet do. He go to the house of the man, he flirt with the women, and he said to her, oh, praise be to Allah. Even he used the name of God. He abused it to make it lawful for him to flirt with married women. How even you insert the name of your God there? Aren't you ashamed? How you say praise be to Allah for a woman, she is married? My heart flip for you. Allah, he make it a flip for you. And then he made a verse in the Quran saying, Allah, he told me to tell you. Why do you want to divorce you liar? A second ago you were in the house of the guys flirting with the wife. When the husband, he came back, the wife, she told him, your father was here and he said this to me. The story says, Fatina Zayd, he got it, Zayd. He went to his father's house, he said, Father, I want to divorce her. He knew that there is a relationship between them. And look how bad this wife, she did not say to him, shame on your father. Look what he did. She loved it. Because why she went and married the poor man who was adopted? He was just a slave. And she will not have the king. So she loved the opportunity. She will be the toy of Muhammad. She will be spoiled. Can you answer this? Isn't it, this is a behavior of a person, he is mentally ill? He's mentally ill. A person who have a brain. Let us say, for the sake of, he's a true prophet or not. Let's say he's not a true prophet. But if he have a little brain, he will not do this, because obviously this is wrong.
Maybe, maybe there's a wisdom behind this story. That
there's a wisdom. Guys, there is a wisdom to go to the house. Okay, I go to the house of the Rux. Hold on, the Rux. I don't mean to insult you. No, it's for me to ask. You see, you keep saying don't ask because you're trying to protect a filthy man. So you are saying now, a man, he go to your house, and now you are in the house of your husband, and you are married, and this house is claimed to be a long beard sheikh, and then you open the door for him, trust in him, and he said to you, may Allah, he made my heart to flip for you, and you say there's a wisdom behind that.
No, I'm saying that maybe there's something we're missing in this story.
We're missing. I have the whole story in front of you.
I'll openly admit that this story doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't think it's right. But the fact of the matter is, we don't have the wisdom of God. So I don't know why.
God, you have no wisdom. I don't want to use a language which is not fit to speak to a lady. But obviously, Aisha, she got him busted. She said, Inni ara rabbuka yusari'u ila hawaka ya Muhammad. I see that your God, he run into your temptation, Muhammad. So this God, he always in the service of the private part of Muhammad. And Aisha, she got him busted. Why does God, he always run into temptation? Look, this is Aisha. This is Aisha. This is not a Christian woman. She said she noticed Muhammad. He made a verse saying any woman she give herself to the prophet to do what with her? To have sex with her. What kind of a prophet he need women? Already you have many women. Why you are making a verse says any woman she wish to give herself to the prophet? And then Aisha, she said, it seemed that your Lord hastened to satisfy your desire. Aisha, she is not a fool. She knew that her husband is a fraud.
I don't think it's this. I don't think it, like, the context of it is just to show that
read it. The women, they are offering
he has
themselves.
The favor of God.
Okay,
he has the favor of God.
Okay, take care. Yeah, it's just a waste of time. It is a waste of time because simply you are not being honest.